Sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's fucking payback. Yes, double the payback. You kept it on.
Okay, that's a little.
You know, I was like right in my fucking ear, like just straight up.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry, I just had to make sure it wasn't too loud, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
This is
Yeah, it's still a little
Digging
too
the
loud.
sound effects.
Thank you. Alright, so yeah, you guys really needed to talk into the mics.
Do you think I am? I gotta get a new
Talking to
phone.
your
Are we
mics.
on?
Mm-hmm.
Are we on?
Yeah,
3,
we're on.
2. So who's on first? Who's talking first?
Oh no, we actually
wait,
actually
what?
got a theme song, dude.
Dude.
There's a theme song.
Oh,
Did
great.
you write it?
It's an 80s theme song for like you know, like.
And it's an original actually.
Ooh, that's right.
Motherfucker, get down with it, he did it, he shit it all over what that fake bitches, man, the kind of smoking dank, kicking ass on the side, bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe, boom, bitty, bye, bye, who's getting high, everybody is bitch, watch your side flies with that real talk with a steel car, taste it, cheers with a twist and your chin on your face, yes, podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit, up the ante when they blaze and I take it in, from the gays to the scum to the friends, every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had the synergy. This is Ratt talk, catch an ice bag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Hearts got the boss weight, this could be the enemy. Turn that fucking mic on, I guess we'll have to see Ratt talk.
Alright, finally we're getting fucking started with another episode of Ratt Talk, people. I'm here with the band Concrete Sledge.
Yeah.
What up, fellas?
What's up, guys? How
What
y'all
up?
doing?
What's up?
Everybody's happy to see you. It's all good. So, let's get started with your names again so that the world now knows you. We got Ivan, Anthony, David, and Paul. What up, guys? You make the band Concrete Sledge.
Yes, we do.
And when did that all get? When did it get started? Because I know you sent a bio for it and everything, and it was as far back as 2010.
2010, but then this is a different lineup now. We started off, 2010. I met Paul, which is the original guitarist, and this was like sophomore year, I believe, in Don Bosco Tech here in San Gabriel, and I found out he played guitar because he would always bring his guitar to school, and I bring guitar to school. So we started jamming out to Zeppelin. I remember it was the first song it was The Ocean. That was the song that started it all. And then it was like, dude, The Ocean by Zeppelin. And then we had like, dude, let's jam out.
Yeah, that's a good fucking
Yeah,
jam.
dude.
Yeah.
So we started jamming out, and we just ended up starting up the band. And we also had our friend who also went to Bosco with the basses. It was Eldon Chan.
Damn, I know Eldon. I know Paul. I know Eldon, actually. Yeah. Those are the homies, dude.
Oh, fuck,
Yep.
dude.
You
Yeah.
get around.
Huh? Yeah. I went to Knotfest with Paul the last couple of years, and then I met Eldon. Actually, I met Eldon after seeing you guys play. I saw you guys played at Rosemead, Rosemead High School,
What
and the
the
auditorium.
Fuck, you were there for that one?
with Delta Rose.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
yeah. That was the first time I ever
Dude, that's
saw
when we
you.
had Ellen for guitars when we did Tornado of Souls, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a pretty cool night, dude.
And that was actually what I told him. I was like, dude, you guys played Tornado of Souls. That was fucking badass. And he gave me a big old hug. He was like, dude, I never met anybody like say that to me yet. I was like, oh, well, there you go. So I guess I was your first fan.
What the fuck? That's a trip, dude.
small world.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Yeah, it is a small world. But yeah, that was the original lineup, and we
Yeah,
did that for
that
a
was-
cool minute,
That's so funny though that like that
That lineup was for a long time.
that was a long time ago. Like,
Wow, dude, I'm just tripping out right now. Like, I'm just getting flashback from that show. That's a pretty cool night. But yeah, dude, wow. Still tripping out.
but now you got this new lineup. That was
Now we
that
have
was
this new
ages
lineup.
ago.
That was
like, yeah, dude,
2011?
something like that. Yeah, I think it might have been 2010 actually.
Oh, shit, dude. It was right after graduation then.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Something like it was for some kids got hit by a train. Like they were all that was the benefit show that you guys were playing.
That's right. Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah. But, yeah, dude. So, yeah, Since then, you know, we that OG
Just
lineup, you
the-
know, with Paul, Elvis, and Thomas. We went on till 2014, 15. You know, throughout those 3 years, we did really well. You know, released the single that we gave you 2014.
Yep.
I mean, those 5 singles are.
So you hold it up for the camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
you actually have those too that you can buy, right?
yes, we do, guys. You buy that. But you know,
Sorry, plugging the merch.
that's right. What was I gonna say? Where was that? Where did I leave off? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys been. It was you guys, the original lineup, for about 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years, and we're doing really well, playing shows. You know, we were touring, playing in San Diego, San Francisco. We went to New Mexico, Arizona.
Oh,
did
shit.
shows. Dude, it was pretty fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
And well, and then that all came to a slight halt when our bassist just kind of lost interest, you know. And I was like,
It happens.
it happens, you know. I was
Happens
like, all right,
naturally,
cool,
yeah.
you know. And then that.
I mean, what the real thing about it though is that you just keep going. Though.
You just
Like,
keep going, yeah.
I mean, as far as like the name, the brand that you want to,
Yeah.
you know, that you want to try to
But
create.
exactly,
Mhm.
yeah. But at that time, I didn't really. I was just kind of like, oh, dude, he's been with me since like the beginning. Like he's just like, oh no, it's
Losing
gonna
a brother,
happen. Yeah, it's
essentially,
gonna
yeah.
happen. So I was kind of like, oh no, like, and then, so we were kind of like on a little hiatus. Like, just said, all right, dude, we gotta look for a bassist. And then eventually, like our drummer also kind of like, oh, dude, like he was busy with school and work and his other band. 'Cause he was also in Tormentor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he was
Beast-ass Thomas.
Yeah.
beast ass Thomas, fucking
Mhm.
Thomas. You're a beast.
Fuck.
And so that happened, and then he also had a kid. So you know,
Life happened.
happened,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so he kind of like went off as well. And it was just me and Paul that were just kind of left, and we just that was in 2015. 15, so in like 2016, it was just like we hardly did anything. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was just me just jamming out with Paul, or just me jamming by myself.
This Paul.
no,
No.
other Paul.
The other Paul.
Oh, there's
okay.
two Pauls. Yeah, the OG,
Yeah.
original Paul.
OG Paul.
OG Paul. So just me
That's
and
my
him.
new wage. That's my new weed strain now. OG Paul.
OG Paul.
I'm gonna grow some shit there, dude.
Pack a bowl of that, dude. But well,
So no, it's OG Paul is the one. we're
OG
talking
Paul
about,
and
yeah.
I were left. You know, just trying to work on new material, just trying to find new members. You know, just trying to see what we could do. We went through. Wow. So many. We went through so many like lineup changes before we.
Before you got this
Yeah.
one.
Before.
You can speak. You don't have to raise your hand. It's okay.
Oh yeah, dude. What do you got to
No,
say?
I'll just wait. Go ahead.
It
Cool.
was just funny. He was just like,
Yeah,
please
yeah.
feel free. Yeah.
So yeah, so Paul and I were left trying to look for like new members, but the thing was, is looking for a drummer was pretty difficult because
Yeah.
Thomas was already, dude. This guy's a beast, and we started off with him. So when we lost him, it's like, dude, where are we gonna find someone just as good as him?
Mm-hmm.
Like we jammed out with some other drummers, that I knew from work or from some friends, and it was all right.
Mhm.
And I was like, damn, but it's not
It's not the same.
It's not the same,
Yeah.
dude. It's not
The energy, like, well, at least like what he brought was
what he brought, his own little flair, his own,
his own fire, I guess.
Yeah, it was just, this wasn't the same.
Which is very important in my opinion. Like, if you don't have a good drummer, then like it's shit's
Especially
gonna
for
fall,
metal,
yeah.
dude, the things that we're
Yeah.
doing,
Mhm.
like the intricate kits that we're doing. It's like, dude, I want a drummer who's able to keep up with that,
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
the first person I actually ever heard say your band is only as good as your drummer was actually his father.
Really.
That was the first time I ever heard that, and when I heard that, it really changed my perspective on my role playing, on being in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I lacked it and if I lacked in skill, then it would eventually get to the band.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? It would affect the band in some type of way. So,
For sure.
No. Well, if people didn't know that, you're the drummer. Obviously, you're the one that. Yeah. So that's your role in the band that you're talking about, and it's like, you're absolutely right though. Like, and it's good to have somebody that knows where how important they are, because everybody's important. Like, everybody has their own role that they need to play. They all got to bring their own fire, and all all together. That's what it brings. So was he the first one that you added on after everyone?
So after Thomas, we had our other friend who was also named Ivan. He also plays drums. He plays in another band, Ice Bag Injury. Shout out to those guys.
Dude.
So on a slight little hiatus, we still jammed out. We did some shows with Ivan, who would fill in for Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
So we had that going, but it
Ivan's
wasn't
a
like
fucking beast. Now Ivan's a beast. Shout out to Ivan, who's in fucking Korea right now too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But he's actually gonna be coming home for a visit. So we need to. They're trying to put something. We gotta figure out something.
him.
Yeah.
Sledge.
Mm-hmm.
dude, when he comes back,
We gotta
yeah.
bring him. Yeah, we gotta bring him to the show.
And so he was doing some shows with us for a minute, but it wasn't like a for sure thing. It was just him filling in until we looked for one. And how did it happen? Was it because of Ibarra? And
Well, originally I had met the original bass player, Eldon. I had made friends with him, another homie March, and another homie Anthony Ibarra. And they would invite me to kickbacks, and I met, that's where I met Alden, and then eventually I met OG Paul, and then they would always tell me that Concrete Sledge needed a drummer. So
yeah, that's
eventually,
how it happened.
after a long time of them telling me that, I was like, damn it, I'm just fucking hit this guy up and jam out. And
Yeah.
I would never even talk to Paul when he came over. It was always I was just quiet as hell because I was always
like,
like
hey.
that, meeting new people.
Yeah.
And after eventually I hit him, I was like, dude, we should jam out. He's like, dude, yeah, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
He
yeah,
was
it's
enthused.
nice
Yeah,
with
he was
that
optimistic
voice.
about it. Wanted to do it. Try it out.
Yeah, that's when we set up the jam date, and then I started talking to him. He gave me Ivan's contact number, and I just started contacting him all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it happened, and it was in 2016, like the spring summer of 2016. We had our first little jam session, and I was like, whoa. Because the first time we did was the Egyptian song. It's like an old song that we have, like one of our oldest songs.
Yeah.
And he killed it. Like, I was like, oh, fuck, dude. He added his own little
Flair to
He has
it,
his own
yeah.
little flair, and I was like,
Mhm.
dude, like,
Yeah,
yes.
that's fire. That's what it
I
is.
saw the
Mhm.
potential, and I was like, oh, dude, like, yes. Like, I was, like, relieved. I was like, dude, like, I feel
Felt
like...
around your bum
yeah,
hole
dude.
right there.
Oh, yeah,
little
dude.
little tickle.
Just a little tickle. A slight little... Yeah. And...
A little lick. Just a little...
oh,
little tongue punch right there.
Yeah, dude, and that's when... What was that?
Tongue punch in the fart box.
Tongue punch in the fart box.
Anyone else want to add on to that?
Anybody got any more? Come on.
But yeah, dude, that first jam session, that was it. I was like, dude, like,
You're in.
you're in, dude. Like, I see the
Nice.
potential, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, like...
I remember that day. It was funny because, like, after the first song, after we played Egyptian song, like, OG Paul was already making all kinds of plans. He was
Oh
like,
my
He's
God.
like, dude, we can do this, we can do that. He's like, dude, we can start doing this. And then, like, he stopped and he looked at me. He's like, wait, dude. He's like, do you want to be in the band? And I was like,
Just me.
yeah, fuck it.
You're like,
Let's do
fuck, I
this
guess.
shit. That shit was funny. That was a good day.
Felt good
From
after
there
that.
on,
Yeah.
it was just-
And then from there, like, once we had him, Paul at the time was working at Best Buy. Was it after? Maybe it might have been when he was working there. But he had, like, his friend was Brian, and he played guitar. But then since we were also looking for a bassist, and Brian was also a fan of our music. He would go to our shows, you know,
Oh, cool.
and, like, he would support. So he's like, he's fucking cool, dude. Paul had mentioned, like, hey, dude, Brian wants to try it for bass. Even though he played guitar, and I was like, you know what? Well, fuck it. Why not? We'll try it. Let's do it. So we got Brian on for a while, and we jammed out. We played about 2 shows with him. Was it 2 shows, right? 2 shows, yeah. Did 2 shows. And then, you know, things didn't end up working out. So after the second show.
Why was that? Why didn't it work out with? Why did it not work out with Brian, the bass player?
He's too busy.
Yeah, like, we were looking for someone to
He
just
had
get...
his own little thing going on.
Yeah, you know, life, you know, like, dude...
Same thing with Alden, you know, when he left the band, it was because he really wanted to pursue his career in cooking.
Mhm.
Same thing.
Fuck yeah, Alvin.
Yeah.
Keep on going, bro. Yeah,
Which,
life happened.
That's fucking cool though that you guys are even supportive of that. You know, most people, especially bands, you know.
Oh, I mean,
like,
I was
they're very-
frustrated
yeah.
inside, but I was like, fuck.
Oh,
was
then you're okay now.
But
You're
I was
okay
chill
now.
because I was like, well, you know what, I can't. I'm not gonna be like,
Mhm.
like, if it can't, you can't, you know. Like, besides, I need someone who's gonna be on the same page as we are. You know,
Yeah,
why
exactly.
force him if he's not, you know? there-
if the
in
focus
beginning.
isn't even going to be there.
Yeah,
why
exactly.
even-
You can't force someone, you know.
Mhm.
So that went, and When did he get Jesse? Was it like months after? And then like a couple months after.
A few months after.
It was like
it took us a while to find Jesse.
Yeah, 5 or 6 months after, like, you know, Brian had left. We had, since me and Paul went to high school together, we also had another friend, Jesse, who, you know, was there with us, and he wanted to try out for bass, because Paul had gotten in contact with him, and they were talking, and I guess he had mentioned that we needed a bass player, and he was down to jam out.
Oh, nice.
So we jammed out, we had him for a while, and it was really well. He was a cool dude, you know.
He was actually a really good bass player that
yeah,
we haven't seen in a while.
He had some good ideas. I was like, oh shit, you know, like hell yeah, dude. And he was also like,
musically inclined.
Yeah, like he
Like, he
knew
was
what he was
good.
talking. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he-
good, dude. And you know, he helped us out with like, you know, finding up a little bit of practice routines. You know, like, you know, just help polish up like certain things. And
Oh, nice. Well, at least, I mean, had something to gain out of it,
yeah,
too.
you know, we
Having-
gained something.
having
Yeah,
some-
dude.
yeah.
He
Most of it.
definitely helped us.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of like
Little
like
closer.
help us like not get too lazy, like put ourselves in check pretty much.
Mhm.
He helped us a lot with that.
Go in a little closer. My bad.
Oh yeah, he was a good guy pretty much.
Yeah.
He helped us a lot.
Yeah, and we did a couple of shows with him, but he also had his other stuff going on with his. What's going on over there? Oh, he had his other stuff going on with his own music projects, you know, and so again, life. You know, so we played a couple of
Well,
shows.
he was
with him.
going to school for music, right? Is that what he was doing, or did he just so happen to land a job that kind of helped?
Oh well, he had like his own. He was like his own beats. He writes his own music.
Oh shit!
So he was doing
Okay.
his own thing with
Producer,
his other
then.
group.
He's-
Yeah.
he's a good producer.
So
Oh.
he's like pursuing that. So he was just as dedicated to that. Like he was trying to do both.
Yeah,
You know, and he was doing like he was doing it well. But then eventually, you know, it's like, oh,
one,
dude, like
one is a little more beneficial to focus on full time.
yeah. I was like, dude, he has his own music that he wants to write. And it's like, dude, like, do that, you know?
Yeah.
Just do that, man. So, and then this guy ended up meeting up with him because I guess, oh well, since like you brought him up, like, so after Jesse had left, we were like, oh, we're back to
yeah.
And then this
Another
guy,
open position. It seems like so like since that first little separation, like you just had spots missing. Like
yeah, but
we
we
have
had
one,
kind of like
not
seen
one,
it
not
coming
one.
before, like, oh man, so we gotta start looking for a bass player. And this guy was already on the search, like while that was kind of happening, like and end up getting in contact with Sir Paul. But I guess originally
Sir Paul, I like that one. See,
Yeah.
we got OG Paul and Sir Paul. There
What
you go.
happened was when we were already having like differences with our other bass player, I already just like I had to like start looking already.
Be prepared for the worst, which is
yeah.
good.
Yeah, pretty much. And this other band I was in, he was originally gonna try out for that band, and I was like, damn, honestly, like I would really need this guy for Concrete Sledge right now because, and the fact how this guy is such a phenomenal bass player, like.
I mean, I saw your picture. You got that fat ass, but how many strings is that?
That's my 7th string.
It's a 7 string? This is fucking ridiculous, dude. That thing's like as big as your palm. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
baby.
definitely. This guy is super beast, and once I seen like, cause we're like finding a really good bass player is super,
It's fucking hard. Yeah.
Like the other band I was already in, like we already had like a really good bass player too. So I was like, dude, it's time for Sledge, you know, like. And I already had jammed out with him, met up with him a few times, and I really liked his attitude. And just the first day I kicked it with this guy, like he was just like me, you know, like we could goof around, it wasn't awkward, and he dabbed it. I was like, damn, this guy's cool.
he dabbed
And when I first
That
seen
was
him
it.
dab, I was like, dude, this guy takes mean dabs, dude. Like he can take a damn dab. Like he's not a lightweight. This guy's fucking cool as hell, dude.
This guy can handle
He
his
just kept
shit.
tripping me out, and then with his skills even more, and then like he's a really good songwriter as well. And,
Oh
and
fuck
eventually
yeah!
I brought him to these guys, and
How long you been playing music for?
It's been probably like at least 9 years now. 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking. Then did you like study music theory or anything, or you just kind of like self-taught?
It was like self-taught in the beginning, and then that's what I picked up in high school, and then I just started going to like community college, and then my degree is a music major. So like I took that just so I can learn more about music. Like
nice.
Yeah.
You just kind of picked it up as like, fuck yeah, this is what I want to do. This is how it was.
Just develop the art.
Mm-hmm. And you started right off the bat with bass, or did you learn guitar or piano? Because typically it's guitar or piano that are the first instruments that anybody plays.
Yeah, some like this guy named Carlos in my middle school. He's like, hey man, my cousin's selling a bass, and I thought it was kind of like fishy, but I was like, what? Like, all right, what does that got to do with me? He's like, hey, just like buy it, foo, and like jam out with us. And I was like, I don't know. But I just saved up my money. Like it was like $30, and it was a bass, but it had a picture of like Ace Frehley. He sold it for $30, but the wiring was a little like.
Yeah, it was probably some like shitty knockoff that he won at like some fair or something.
It's weird.
A Walmart bass.
Yeah, a Walmart bass. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after that, I just like picked it up after that.
Yeah, you picked it up really well too. I mean, obviously, fucking over, you're playing a 7-string now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that came out of necessity.
From starting with an Ace Frehley printed bass. Yeah, that's quite a good success rate. Yeah, it's been a journey. Fuck yeah.
Then I found these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Well, I mean, yeah. Then he introduced you to
I think I actually seen Paul play at a backyard gig like a long time ago with a different band called Indre. It was pretty phenomenal seeing him play bass. Then like later, a few years later, like I come to find out he's in Concrete. It's pretty crazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when you jumped on.
Yeah. Then when did David come on board then?
Well, earlier on this year, that's when we lost Paul, the OG guitarist.
Yeah.
He was like, because he had a kid too.
So he's been around. He was around giving his all then the entire time.
He was giving his all. He did a lot. Paul was. Without Paul, dude, like fuck, I don't know what this band would be. Because like not only. Because for me, like, starting off, like, I was just mostly, like, the songwriter. Paul and Elvis would always take care of the business side, you know? Like, they would always, like, you know, that's where I always lacked.
Yeah.
You know, to this day, I'm still trying to, you know, get out of that bad habit, you know? But Paul and Elvis, you know, would always take care of that. So when Paul left, I mean, he had his reasons, you know, not besides having a kid and, you know, just, like, stuff within, like, the band, you know, like, the inner dynamics of what was happening. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, like, Paul's leaving.
Stuff happened, yeah.
Like, oh, fuck, dude, what's gonna, like, oh, shit, like, this is it. Like, I'm, like, what's getting, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But, so, yeah, when that happened, it was just kind of stayed as a 3-piece. Like, we could still play some shows, but it would just be us three. You know, fuck it, we'll just keep on going. Like, we can still fucking do this, you know, we're a solid 3-piece, you know.
Yeah,
like,
for a while, Paul would actually, he would have his hookup. Well, you explain it.
Explain how this works, Paul. We don't want to butcher it.
Well, I used to be in a 2-piece, and that band was called Inheritance. And we got tired of looking for guitarists at one point, so I have a pedal board that basically, like, I plug my bass into that, and I can still get a bass signal, but I also send a signal to a guitar amp, and it's like an octave higher, and it's distorted. So it's like...
So what fucking guitar player do you need? There's no fucking guitar player. Like I've heard a couple bands that are like that too. Yeah, that it's just the bass. That's how fucking that's actually how Lemmy Kilmister sets his bass up. He makes it sound like a guitar. So that's why they don't need a rhythm guitarist. Yeah, that's why you know. So that's fucking cool that you're able to that you even found that, like, discovered, like, fuck it, like, yeah, and then what rhythm guitarist do you need?
Exactly, right? Dude. So those shows that we did as a trio, I was like, damn, that shit sounded fucking solid. And, you know, that was like, damn, just in a full. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, we don't. And
it worked because you're magic. The magic that you provided is fucking nuts.
Dude, and not only that, but, like, he's just phenomenal bass player. And, like, on top of that, like, with all of that, it's like, oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow. But, yeah.
Where it sounds cool now that we have, like, a full
setup again, yeah. And are you still doing the thing where you still feed it through the guitar amp?
Right now, I took apart my pedal board for a while, so I just put it back together, and, like, I want to try to experiment with that and, like, add it.
Have all three of you have that.
For equipment, it's pretty crazy though, because we have to, like, load up the back of the truck.
Oh yeah.
So that's like another amp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. All of you didn't even think. I could tell everyone's just like, oh fuck.
Like,
that's another amp.
Pretty much. Oh man.
And then, so how long is this? How many shows has this lineup been? Well, wait. We didn't even. How did you come aboard?
Well, first off, I used to be in a band with Anthony. We used to have our own band. Well, I'm still carrying on that band. We were excited. Well, we still are. I'm still in that band still. I'm still doing that. But yeah, Anthony left the Xavier building, and then he just told Ivan. I don't know. Honestly forgot how. I think it was like he was talking about Sledge, and I was just like messing around, like, oh, dude, like, or just have me as to play guitar, and then he's all like, oh, are you serious? Would you be down to play? And I was kind of joking about it, but then like I thought it was gonna be like, oh, nah, I don't want you in Sledge, but he was actually for real, like, oh yeah, would you be down to play in Sledge?
This fool was actually for real. All right, let's get one thing straight. All right.
Oh my god.
This guy comes to me. All right, so I'm standing right in front of my house, and he's like, so okay, I'm not gonna do your voice. I don't wanna. All right, you know, he's like, so what's up, guys? He's like, how's the new guitars coming along? Because we're actually trying out one of Ivan and Paul's. What was his name?
Ellen.
We're trying out some guy, Ellen.
Shout out to Ellen, the Pang Chain.
Yeah, hell yeah, shout out. But eventually, we practiced with him once, and he just didn't. I guess he just didn't want to be in the band, and
life again.
He asked me like, he's like, how's that going? I was like, oh, it's going all right. Like I didn't even want to tell him that like he lost interest, to be honest. And then that's when he told me and I was like, well, after he asked me that, I just asked him, I was like, well, what's up, dude? He's like, did you want to jam out with this or something? Like, and he was like, well, fuck it or something.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much, he was just kind of like, I felt like he was like 50-50. I was like, well, dude, if you want to jam out with this, you got to be serious, dude. Like, I was like, we're all serious musicians here. Like. He was like, yeah, dude. He's like, all right, well, let's give it a
secretly,
try.
Were you serious? Did you really want to be in the band? Like, did you?
It was like
he did.
The thing is, I didn't even know I would ever be in Sledge. Like, I never thought that, because I honestly thought Anthony wouldn't want me to be in Sledge. I don't know, like, like sometimes I feel like he's iffy about me or some shit.
Oh my god!
But anyway, yeah, like I guess everything turned out well. I was like, all right, yeah, I guess, like, like,
I guess you were good.
Yeah, and then like it just turned out well.
Really fucking great.
So
this guy shreds, dude.
Yeah, and just having fun with the playing with the band. The songs are really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with the solos and stuff and everything. And playing live is really cool too. That's the best part about playing.
Mm-hmm.
So
you guys feel a good chemistry,
dude.
Yeah, but this guy, he's a really phenomenal guitarist, and I respect this guy a lot.
Yeah,
like, especially for him putting the hard work he does for Sledge.
Fuck yeah, thank you, David.
Yeah, no problem.
But I mean, yeah, like in the end result, really, what matters is like you said, the chemistry on stage. Like if it's not there, then then there's really no fucking point.
No, but we have really good chemistry. That's why I was tripping out. It's like not only like we all good musicians, like individually, but like we also like get along well as a unit. Like we all put in our part. We all just vibe. Mm-hmm. Even when we just jam out, just like improvise, it's like we're just
you get lost in the mode, and you just fucking hang
dude,
out,
like,
dude. Yeah.
We just kind of like go with it. And it's like, dude, this is fucking awesome. Like, fucking yes.
And like every show that we play at, like the last night, it was like the best that we've sounded. Like,
really?
Honestly, yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, except for the first song, we did kind of mess up, but after the first song, like for like the rest of the 4 songs, they sounded like on point, pretty perfect, But I mean, yeah.
And then if you guys are up there having fun, then everybody in the crowd is having fun.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they liked us a lot. We got a lot of good feedback. It was pretty cool.
Good,
like my natural habitat up there.
Fuck yeah, dude. Get up there.
Just love that. Yeah.
Just doing your thing and just get lost in that moment, having other people just.
Yeah, I can tell you though. You always have this big ass. Every time you think about it,
dude,
like,
this guy's always smiling, dude.
It's so fucking awesome.
Always faded. Always faded,
Dabbed out, dude.
Just dabbed out. Oh man.
Definitely. Like, I feel like when picking band members is really, like, to me, I don't care like how much you can shred or how cool you can play drums or anything. Like how cool you could sing. Like, if the chemistry isn't there and like if it just doesn't feel right, like I wouldn't really.
Because then I think after that point, like it's not even about the music. Then like you're just tolerating somebody. Like, all right, fuck it, they have talent. They're gonna make me some money or something. Like
yeah.
I feel like finding a member is like trying to find like another person, like a family member.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Trying to add another cousin to the tree.
Dude, yeah. Glad I have you guys. You guys are fucking sick, dude.
Glad we all love you guys.
Oh my god.
That's fucking cool,
gay
man.
moment.
Yeah, seriously, super gay, but I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, cause like I've had bands in here, You guys definitely have some sort of weird connection. I feel very uncomfortable around all four of you at the same time. Like there's some weird vibe going on between all four of you, and I could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good though. Like it's very attracting, and that's the kind of energy you want to bring up on stage. So I could only imagine, being able to see you guys now. Like the lineup that I saw was the original lineup, and that's it. I haven't been. I actually was going to think about going last night, but
what are you doing next weekend? Next Saturday, we have another show.
On the 15th, American Legion. At
that's right.
Oh shit. Bell Gardens.
That's right. I think I am going to go to that.
You should check it out, bro.
I think so.
Should be pretty cool.
Thank you for reminding me.
No,
well, I'm
dude.
pretty sure I would have saw it on Facebook or something, or like you guys would have posted something about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man.
So what show is that again for everybody listening?
So September 15th at the American Legion in Bell Gardens, thrown by Arrogant Behavior. It's going to be some badass bands. So yeah, come check it out, guys. Support the local scenes.
And is that the only show that you got right now, or is there?
Yeah, yesterday and next Saturday, and and not till October 20th. We might fill in some gaps in between, but for right now, just those 15th and the 20th of October.
That's when my show is. Damn, don't plug that one.
Oh no, that's problems.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll fucking back each other up. It's all good.
Yeah, it'll work out.
But let's fucking listen to some of your tracks then. I think this is a good time to call it. It's 45 minutes. I know you got to be at work soon, so thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. Yeah, it's been fucking fun. I can't wait to go through all the footage that I recorded before we started. There's gonna be some funny shit in there.
Oh, you gotta send us some of that.
Yeah, I can send you the raw file if you want me to.
Oh, dude, the raw file.
The raw thing. Yeah, because usually what I do is I chop it up. And then I post it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll send you everything if you want to use like a soundbite or something for the next track or something.
That'd be pretty cool. We'll figure out what to do with it.
But again, thank you guys for coming in. Again,
Really
this is Concrete Sledge. And you got your shows coming up. Thank you for filling the air. Paul, David, Anthony. I did it backwards this time, motherfucker.
Yes.
Forwards, backwards.
I know all of your names now. See, we're friends. Sorry. It's Facebook official, too.
It's
so.
Facebook official.
But once again, thank you guys for coming in. We're going to go ahead and take it on a couple of your tracks. Let's see what you got, which you can actually listen to on YouTube for free. You got your videos up there.
Check it out, guys.
Mm-hmm. And then this is the EP that's on?
Yeah, the song that I sent you is actually the first track on here, which is Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic, you know?
Apocalypse Now.
Which, go ahead and explain it. Who wrote that, or when was that written?
That song, the
history behind it? Sorry.
Yeah, that whole EP was done in 2014, but the songs are older than that. So I had some of these songs since like 2010, 11, like around that time. And that song talks about a dream that I had about 2011, about around that time, about a dream about the world ending. It was one of the most
vivid
realistic
dreams, yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm here, like, fuck, I'm gonna die, dude, it was just crazy.
One of those dreams that just makes you feel like you're gonna die.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is the end of the world, this is how it is, like, oh shit. I'm like, alright, fuck it. And so yeah, that's where the inspiration came. I remember waking up from that being like, damn, I'm gonna write a song about this. So but I'm pretty sure like it's been done before, but it's just like my take on it, my version of the end of the world. But yeah, it's a pretty cool song.
Well, thank you once again. This has been another episode of Rat Talk, people. We'll catch you guys next time, all right?
Later.
possessions of our will. Get us because they'll try to run. Can't you see? Everything you see will burn to the ground. Everyone you know will die out of the death. Nothing in the end but the shadows of a soul. Take a walk with me into the valley of the dead. Apocalyptic funeral. The violent storm sweeps through the land and taking out what's left of man. Fire from the sky, you're certain that you die. Kiss your ass, good fucking bye. Now I'm sure you're pretty scared of things you see before your eyes. I thought it's okay, I've seen it all. Death will have us, everything you see will burn to the ground. Everyone you know will die out of the death. Nothing in the end but the shadows of a soul. Take a walk with me into the valley of the dead. like years. When will this end? Woman, will they fall? Showing no remorse. Give them what you got. Justice for all. Final day and night. Through these battlefields. The day seem like years. When will this end? Woman, will they fall? Showing no remorse. Give them what you got. Don't give them hell. Showing no remorse. Give them what you got. Don't give them hell.